Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. 3 in custody for Portland double murder. Superintendent of Police in charge of Portland, Dwayne Wellington, says 3 persons of interest have been held in the murder of a couple at barracks yesterday. One of those picked up is a person who had threatened Linval Lindsay recently, Wellington told a meeting of the Portland Municipal Corporation. Linval Nautical Head Lindsay, 55, and his wife Annette Plummy Carby Lindsay, 60, were shot and killed at their home in the quiet district of Barracks, overlooking the fishing bay. Their killing brought to 5 the number of people murdered in Portland this year. Police were unable to give a motive for the killing of the two, but a resident claimed that Lindsay, a casual worker, was recently involved in a dispute about payment for work done. Former Trelawney legislator's grandson charged with murder in friend's shooting death. The Trelawney police have charged the grandson of a former legislator from the parish with murder and illegal possession of firearm in connection with Sunday's shooting death of his friend, 27-year-old hotel worker Kimberly Forbes of All Sides in the parish. The accused is 28-year-old businessman David Lee of All Sides District Trelawney address. The police reported that about 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, Forbes was among friends at Lee's home having a drink when it was alleged that Lee pulled his licensed Glock 19 pistol and peppered the hotel worker with bullets after shoving him in the face. The police were summoned, and upon their arrival, Forbes was found lying in a pool of blood while Lee sat in the living room close by. The police subsequently took Lee into custody after seizing his licensed firearm. His court date is being finalized. Man set free after soldier statements contradict cops. DeMarlo Garwick, a 28-year-old man who was arrested and charged in June of 2020 for illegal possession of 2 firearms and ammunition, has been set free by the courts. It was determined that Garwick was not guilty after statements from the police who arrested him were contradicted by statements uttered by members of the Jamaica Defense Force who were present as part of a joint patrol team. Hugh Martin, the attorney at law who represented Garwick, denied the allegations against his client, which were that on Saturday, June 6, 2020, he was seen with a bag and upon seeing the police military team, cops alleged that he dropped the bag and ran. The bag was searched and the 2 firearms found inside it. However, when Martin advanced an application for statements from members of the Jamaica Defense Force who were on the operation to be produced, the soldier's account was different from the police angle. He was found not guilty. Manchester women joined campaign against gender-based violence. A group of women this morning joined the campaign to end gender-based violence as they stood in front of the Manchester Municipal Corporation building in Mandeville. People's National Party's Women Movement representative for Manchester, Keisha Phillips Sutherland, said that the group is supporting an island-wide campaign. Today we are supporting Thursday in Black All Ireland Violence Against Women. We believe that too much is happening in our country as it relates to violence against women and it must stop, she said. The 7 women plan to walk through the town of Mandeville today with their message. Little London Councillor calls on local government minister to release funds for drain cleaning. People's National Party PNP Councillor for Little London Division, Ian Miles, is calling on local government and rural development minister Desmond McKenzie to release much-needed funds for the cleaning of drains in his division ahead of the rainy season. And so, if the drains are not maintained, then the effect is often disastrous. And so, I am calling on Desmond McKenzie to ensure that he provides some funds to clean these drains and rivers before we have massive destruction and disaster, Miles urged. The councillor's call follows the flooding of the Egypt Gardens community over the weekend following 2 hours of rainfall. Councillor Miles said it is about 5 months since the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation last received funds through the PRF monthly allocation from the local government ministry. The flooding would have been attributed to the fact that we have no drain cleaning since the start of the year in that area, and this in itself would have been attributed to the fact that there have been no drain cleaning since the start of this year. We know these areas are surrounded by huge rivers. The McNeil Land area is just down the road, and so priority would normally be placed on these areas every year, explained Miles. Miles noted that the Little London Division has several rivers, including the Cabarita River that run from Birch Hill in Hanover. He said the lack of funding has tied the hands of the corporation in carrying out its job. I am calling on the minister with responsibility for funding ahead of the rainy season to clean these drains, which are needed to take the water quickly and effectively to the ocean, stated Miles. 14 more COVID-19 deaths, 98 new cases. The Ministry of Health and Wellness today reported 14 new COVID-related deaths and 98 new cases of the virus over the last 24 hours, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 47,020 and the death toll to 834. The latest deaths include 8 people from Trelawney, 7 males ages 42, 66, 81, 66, 61, 88, 69, and one 38-year-old female. 3 males ages 72, 73, and 91 from St. Thomas were also among the latest deaths. 56-year-old female from St. Anne, a 91-year-old male from St. Anne, and an 83-year-old female from St. Mary also succumbed to the virus. The ministry said 5 of the newly reported deaths were previously reported under investigation. The latest deaths were recorded over the period February 15 to May 12. Meanwhile, the new cases consist of 47 females and 51 males, with ages ranging from 4 days to 89 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew 30, St. Catherine 22, St. James 16, St. Mary 10, St. Elizabeth 4, Manchester 4, Clarendon 3, Hanover 3, Trelawney 2, Westmoreland 2, Portland 1, and St. Anne 1. The ministry also reported 125 recoveries for a total 22,761. There are 23,085 active cases of the virus on the island. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.